What up guys, welcome to another video. What we're going to be doing in today's video is installing these Brembos right here on Bobby's Genesis. It's a 2010 Hyundai Genesis Coupe. How do you feel?
Tired.
But what we need to do first is get these rotors turned. Get it however you... Is that heavy?
No.
You're such a cutie. So these calipers are going to go on this beautiful car. Are you driving or you want me to drive? You want to drive? Okay. I freaking hate when she has to drive.
I want you to drive.
Why?
Because I'm really sleepy.
Okay. So I don't know if you guys saw yesterday's video when I surprised her with these new Brembos for her car. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. No, these are for your car.
What?
Video will be linked in the top right hand corner. It's a super awesome video.
See you guys in the morning. You have to lock the door.
I don't have keys.
Oh.
Do you have keys?
No. I don't want to be on the camera right now.
Too cute. You gonna break my camera lens?
Probably.
What are we doing?
Going to get my rotors turned. I always wanted to say that before.
What, get your rotors turned?
Yeah.
Right now we're gonna go get Bobby's brake rotors turned for the Brembos. And then we're gonna head back home, pull off the stock calipers, pull off stock rotors, get on the Brembos and bleed them out, and we should be good to go. As long as everything bolts up like it should.
Makes me want to do a heel click.
Where's your car?
This way.
I think someone stole it.
No, nobody would do that.
I should do a sick edit of her real quick. That was a sick edit. Sick edits, dude.
Sick.
I love push to start. I wish my car said that.
Your Rio has it, doesn't it?
Push to start? No, it doesn't.
Ow. I'm not strong enough
For what?
to hold the Brembos.
Should we get to work?
No.
What are you mad about now?
I gotta get my thumbnail picture.
Okay, well, let's get to work.
Okay, let's get to work.
The first thing we are going to do is get the Genesis up in the air, get all four wheels pulled off, and then we can start working on the brakes. There you go. See how good you are. Already breaking your hand, for real? Can't even get one lug nut off and you broke it?
Why does it sound like that?
Hammer down.
Like that?
Mm-hmm. Wow, do you work out?
I sure do. These are the stock brakes.
Those are not stock. Those are Ferrari brakes. All right, so to get these calipers off, there's a bolt right up here. It looks like a 17 millimeter. One right there as well. Another 17 millimeter.
This bolt holds on the whole the whole rotor.
No, holds on the brake line.
That's what I was trying to say.
We hate these stock calipers.
Yeah, hammer them off. Babe.
For the rotor, there's a screw here. They're like little set screws that hold this brake rotor onto the hub. For those, I like to use, it's called an impact driver. These things are super handy. If you don't have one, would recommend picking one up for this kind of stuff. This little thing here, put it in the Phillips head, and Bobby will show you how it's done. She can hammer on this. Okay, you want to hold the camera though?
Poop. Go throw that in the garbage.
Garbage? We need it.
I know, I'm just kidding. It's even not that bad. Does my rotor need to be replaced?
No, not at all. There's like no lip at all.
And it's the same for all four.
So when doing a Brembo swap on a non-R spec, this shield right here is going to be in the way because the Brembo rotor is quite a bit bigger. So essentially what we're doing is just trimming off this lip on the dust shield, or you can just remove the shield if you want, but I would recommend just trimming that off so you got some sort of guard. You feel?
I understand.
All right, so we got all the rotors off. Now we're gonna put these Brembo rotors on. As you can see, I got that little shield cut. That's what it should look like when it's all done. I did push that back a little bit with the hammer just to make sure it's not gonna rub on the rotor at all. But yeah, we're gonna set the rotor up on there, get those 2 set screws held in, and then just slide the Brembo on there, the caliper on there itself. At the very end, we're gonna take all the lines off, connect them to the calipers. What's she hitting on? Yeah, I just gotta cut this. Those are so bright. All right, well, we're just gonna leave them like that, not connect them. Front rotor, please.
Really big. Those are honking.
All right, so we got all of the calipers on the car. What are you thinking, honey?
That one is so massive.
Just the one?
That, both fronts. All of them, actually.
Yeah, looking absolutely amazing. Last thing to do is pull off the brake lines from the stock calipers. I just have them hanging down right now. And the reason I did it this way, and I'm doing this last, is when you pull that caliper, that brake line off that caliper, there's gonna be a bunch of fluid that drains out. But if you can get that swapped over to this one immediately, it's gonna be a lot less time bleeding them and a lot less fluid that you're gonna lose. The way I go about bleeding calipers, I don't know if it's 100% necessary. It's always something I've done, is start from the furthest one away from the master cylinder. So we're gonna go driver's rear, passenger front, driver's front. That's the order we're gonna be bleeding. And I don't really do it the old fashioned way of bleeding where someone's stepping on the brakes and all that fun stuff, because that takes forever. What I like to use is this little vacuum puller. I'll have this linked, actually, I'll throw this down in the description box below if you guys wanna pick one up. I think they're about 30 bucks, and they're so handy to use for doing brakes, for doing master cylinder jobs, slave cylinders, anything that you need to bleed, essentially. Buy one of these, it makes it so much easier. Calipers, rotors, brake lines are on. Last thing to do, very, very last thing to do, is to bleed them. You wanna pop your head, honey? So we are using .3/.4 brake fluid. This here, the Valvoline synthetic. And like I was saying earlier, we're just gonna use this bleeder. Honestly, you just pump it up, get a vacuum like 15 PSI, and it'll just pull fluid through the system. So I know it probably doesn't matter either, but I always start with the inside nipple. On Brembos, there's an inside and an outside. I always start with the inside one.
Oh, you're really pumping away. And all the fluid goes in that little container?
Mm-hmm.
Nifty.
You see it starting to come out?
Yeah, it's all in there.
Can't do it?
I just don't want to mess up the paint on the Brembos.
Wow.
Dang, look at those things. Sick.
Damn, Daniel. Ooh, that just really
Babe, you're not
softens the touch. Alright, we gotta torque them down. Okay, then we can go drive.
Wow.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna torque down the wheels. Then we have to go rake in your pads.
Okay.
You do like 30 stop on the brakes, 40 stop on the brakes, 50 stop on the brakes, something like that. We're gonna film an edit with this camera and my drone.
I hate the drone, but okay.
And then we're gonna full send ahead.
Okay. Deal.
Deal.
Come on.
Are you stoked?
Yeah, let's go break them in. All right, guys, we ran into an issue. So Devin and I took the Genesis for a little
Break-in session.
Yeah, break-in session to like break these new pads in. And when we got to the gas station, we noticed, or Devin noticed, there was fluid all over the front rear. Oh my gosh, fucking Bobby.
The front rear?
The front, all over the front left-hand side, the driver's side. And so it's brake fluid, and now you can talk.
Well, the brakes are hella mushy, and I was like trying to figure out maybe we're gonna bleed them out all the way or something. And then we got to the gas station, I noticed all that.
They look so pretty. I just hope that nothing's too wrong with my boo-boos.
Your boo-boos?
Yeah.
What's going on? Why can't you get under the bumper, honey? Try to look up right here. Now push it.
Who does that?
That's okay.
It's ruining my car.
It's not ruining anything. That's exactly why we have them on. So what ended up happening, I think, is it was leaking on the back side of that banjo bolt. There's 2 crush washers on each side. We replaced one of the washers, or we replaced both washers, and when I pulled them off, there was dirt on both of them. So that's why I think it was leaking. Should we drive it again?
Let's go do it.
Right off the bat, way different. It's not even close.
He looks concerned. What?
Let's go rip. Holy shit, this thing's fast now.
Oh.
What up, what up, what up?
I think you should go check. Oh my gosh. Oh.
How do they feel?
Oh.
What do you think?
I think we should get out and check just to make sure they're not leaking. Oh my gosh, babe.
Yeah, this thing is stopping way better already. And I don't see anything. I think we're Gucci, my boy.
Let's see. Alright.
You gotta drive now.
Oh yeah, that feels normal.
Does it?
I think so, yeah.
Feels pretty fucking good to me. Love at first sight.
Love at first sight. I think they're beautiful.
More beautiful than you?
Yeah, let's do the edit.
Okay.
Right now.
All right, well, we got the Brembos on the car. Everything's bled out. They're good to go, right?
Right.
You think they're pretty good?
Yeah,
I think they're working pretty sick. Car's all clean, ready to go. Hope you guys enjoyed that little video edit. Anything you gotta say about your new?
It was all worth it.
It was worth it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that subscribe button right up in the top right corner. Thank you so much for watching. And
I don't want to talk.
I'll see you guys tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to be fixing the Evo like once and for all. It's running really lean, not running that good. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video. We're going to figure it out. See you guys then.